Guys, I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my 50 subscriber special. So I just got this live subscriber count right here. It is on my channel. I do have a link to it on my channel, just to show you guys that we did it, guys. We hit 50 subscribers. I'm so happy that we were able to do it. So for my 50 subscribers special, I am going to be bringing you guys a profile picture template on Blender that I made myself with Timmy's Minecraft rig version 4 and this Cycles item rig that I found. So first you have to have Blender, and if you don't have Blender, I will leave a link in the description to this website, blender.org, so you can go ahead and download Blender. It is totally free. It is a free, really good and awesome animating software. So once you have that, you can go to this Mediafire link that I made that you can download my profile picture template for free also. And I'll leave a link in the description for that also. And then this is the Minecraft rig that I used. I used Timmy's Blender Minecraft rig version 4, because version 6.4 is also really good, and 6.3 and all the other newer versions, but I just think that version 4 is better for beginners like me because it's a lot simpler and easier to use. So I will also leave a link in the description for this if you guys want to make your own Minecraft rigs. So this is what I'm going to be using to make it so you can edit the skin and the pose. So I'll leave a link in the description for this too. And this is the item rig that I use. And if you want to use it for Blender render, if you go in Blender and you do Blender render, then you do internal. And if you want to do Blender cycles, then you will get the cycles. And I'll just be working with the cycles today. And if you guys want to experiment with this, see if it works, other stuff, you guys can do that. But just download the cycles rig, because that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just going to be using that. And so once you have this rig downloaded, because this is what lets you put in items, how I made it have the diamond sword like that. So once you download this right here, and you can save this anywhere you want. And yeah, I do use XSplit to record. I know people have been asking which screen recorder I use, and I use XSplit. So once you save the items rig wherever you want, I'm just going to be saving it to my desktop, and I guess you guys can do that too, so you can follow along. So just save it to your desktop, I guess, and then also download the profile picture template, and I just have that right on my desktop. So once you have all this stuff, you don't need the Minecraft character rig, I don't think, but you can just have that if you want to make your own rigs or animations and renders. So the easiest way to open this would just be to go and double click right where it is, and it opens it. But if you guys want, you guys can also just open Blender, and if you've already opened it, then it'll be in your recent, so you can just click on that. Or you guys can go File, Open, and then wherever you save the file, well, I saved it at the desktop, so you just double click on that, and then it opens it. So this is the rig, guys, and I'll show you guys how to edit the skin and edit the pose and edit the sword and all that stuff. But first I'll just go to the basics. So how I'm doing this, how I'm moving around, so you scroll with the scroll wheel forward to move forward and backwards to move backwards, and then how you turn is you press down on your scroll wheel and you turn left and right, and that's how you move this. And how you move in and out is scrolling forwards and backwards with your scroll wheel. So when you first download just the Timmy's Minecraft rig, the camera will be like all the way like over like here, and it's really weird when you render it, because the camera is what determines the pose of when you render it. So if you want to see what the camera will look like, then just press 0, like not on your line of numbers thing, because then that'll just do that and just make everything disappear. And how I'm undoing something is you can Control Z and then it undoes, but you press 0 on your little number pad thing, and then it will show what the camera will render out. And so here, guys, is the Minecraft guy. So if you want to click on this and edit this, like, all you want to do is just right click on this and then hold down right click and then just move it wherever you want, and that can move it around. So I guess if you want to make something funny, then you can go like that or something. But this is just a template, so you guys can easily edit this. And then like for the arms, you can just right click, but you have to right click on like the circles, like this circle here, like this yellow circle. You just need to right click on that, and then you hold down right click just like before, and then just move it however you want. So if you just want to move it, then you can just move it around. And yet again, to undo, you do Control Z. So if I just want to move it around, then you can just hold right click and then just move it around. But if you want to bend it, then you have to hold right click and then like move it like that. Just like experiment with this, guys. And so yeah, you guys can do whatever you want with this. And I just thought this was a really cool pose. Like, again, if you guys want to edit this, then you can edit it. And also for the sword, you just got to right click on it if you want to edit it, and then you can like move it around, like, and then to move it up and down, you press R once you've selected it, and once you're in object mode, right there, you just press R once, and it moves it up and down like that. And if you want to rotate it, like how I rotated it, then you double tap R, and then you can like move it around like that, and also you can like bend it and all that stuff. Like if you guys want to change the pose to be like down here, or like in its arm, like, let's see, like that or something, or like up, then you guys can do whatever you want. Just like experiment with this, guys. Like this is where you guys can do whatever you want. And also you can right click on the camera, and then I guess if you want to move that, then you can. But I just thought this was a good template because I made it so the camera is right there, so that it is good for a profile picture. Because I think this like top part of the body with the sword like that just looks really cool. So if you want to edit the skin, then you have to right click on the skin, and then you have to, you have to right click on this little head over here, this tiny little like 2D head right over here. Then you have to right click on that, and then that lets you edit all the stuff in here a lot easier. So if you just right click on that, and then you go right here to this little circle that says type of active data to display and edit material, then right down here when it says color and it says image texture, right here, this is where your skin will be. And I know right now the 1.8 layers aren't here, like the fireballs aren't here on my arm, and the horn and headphones are not on the head. But all the 1.8 layers will appear when you render it out. Like, you don't have to edit it or anything. It's just it doesn't appear now for some reason. But when you render it out, it will work out like how it has the fireballs and the horn and the headset. So if you want to edit the skin, yet again, just right click on this little head, then go material, then right here, if you don't want to use my skin, you probably don't want to use my skin, then just press the X and it will take this away, and then it'll just be a white image. So now you can open, and this is where I saved my skin, so I'm just going to go to YT stuff, and then my skin flat, and then it automatically opens it. And if you guys don't know how to get your Minecraft skin, like it's not like a render like this. What you gotta get is like the flat thing. And if you guys don't know how to do it, then I know a website where you can do it. And I'll also leave a link in the description for this website. You just go to minecraft.novaskin.me. And this will open this, and this is what I actually used to use for my renders, but I just don't really like it that much because you can't really edit it that much, and like it doesn't really look that good for all the poses and stuff, like how you edit it like here. But what you do here is, well, if it'll load, then you just type in your username. You know what I should do? I'm just gonna type in my friend's username. Let's just go unicorny _go. That's just my friend's Minecraft username. And then it'll say unicorny _ go skin. And also, if you don't want to use any of these, then first when you get to the page, there'll be like some random skins that you can use. Yeah, like these. Like if you want, you can just use this one. But let's say I don't want to use this. I want to use my personal Minecraft skin. Then I'll just type in my friend's Minecraft username, unicorny _ go. And, okay, unicorny _ go. And you press enter. And then you click on this. And then this, like, if you want to, like, make little renders with this, I mean, it doesn't really look that cool. I don't really recommend it. So, if you just want to get your skin flat, then you go to save. And it'll be right here. It's a PNG. And it'll get your skin flat. So let's just do save image as, let's go to YT stuff. Let's say unicorny _ go Minecraft skin flat. Okay, then save that as a PNG image. Because if you save it as like a JPEG or something, then it won't have a clear background, so it won't work. So you gotta go save, and then I'm guessing that just went to downloads. Oh, never mind. It went to YT stuff. So let's go here. Let's X out of that. Let's open up. Okay, let's go to YT stuff. Let's go to unicorny _ go Minecraft skin flat. Double click on that, and as you guys can see, now his skin is here. So you guys can do this for any skin. I don't even think he has any 1.8 like layers. So, but if you guys do, then don't worry if it's not there, because it will be there when it renders out. And once you have the let's just X out of this. Once you have the item rig downloaded, I just have it right here. And if you just open it, then it'll just have like all the items just like sitting there. And I guess you can like move it around and all this. But yeah, but like you don't go here and like copy and paste all that. That'll just take really long if it actually is possible. What you do is you go into this, you go Blender. I mean, not Blender. Why did I say Blender? You go File, Append, or you can just do Shift 1, but I think this is easier. File, Append, then you go wherever you save the item rig. So I just saved it on my desktop, so Minecraft item rig. So I think you double click on that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can just one click on it. So you just go click on it, item rig. Then if you want to do all the items, then you click on object. And my friend's favorite sword is a wood sword. So I think the diamond sword's down here. Sword wooden. So you got to double click on that, and then it will open it. But it's not going to be like right here. And you're probably going to be like, what? No, where is it? But you just got to scroll out with your scroll wheel. Then move around, and it'll be right here. So if I can actually manage to get this where I want it to be, because it did take me a while to make this template, because it's just hard to get it in that pose. I mean, I know there's going to be a lot of people out there like, well, that was easy, but okay, I'm just going to try and do the same pose. Let's just bring the diamonds. Oh, oopsie daisy. Let's just bring the diamond sword out, if I can do that, and then just compare it to the wood sword so I can try and get that. Yeah, so you guys can experiment with this. So this is just like a template. Like, you guys don't even have to have it anything like I have it. You guys can do whatever you want to do. So let's just go move that down to like here, it looks like. And then move it over by double clicking R again. Like double clicking R makes it like this way. And then you can also like turn it around, and then just clicking R once just makes it so you can go up and down. So if I have it like this, you can do it like that. Hopefully I don't fail at this on camera, because I always fail at this. So okay, let's try and put that inside the arm. Okay, this looks pretty good. Let's see. And also when you're in the camera mode, you can also edit stuff, but you can't like right click on stuff and then like, oh, never mind, actually you can do that. Never mind, that's just me being stupid. Yeah, but you can't move around, because when you try and like move around, you can move in and out, so you can zoom in and out, but you can't go like left and right, because then it goes out of the camera pose. So let's just go in the camera pose, and let's go that. Let's go. Let's try and do better at this. You know what? I had it better before. Let's go undo. And yet again, I am doing undo by Control Z. So let's go. Let's move that down a little bit. Let's go inside. And let's try and put that right inside here. Like so. Okay, this is looking pretty good. So if I have that like that, let's just edit that a little bit more. Let's just bring it up a little bit, like right about here. I mean, this is where you guys can do whatever you want. Like, this is just a template. So if I want to go with this, you know what? This looks pretty good. Let's just move it in a little bit more. Let's move it up a little bit. And that actually looks pretty sweet. So let's just edit this a little bit. I'm sorry if this is taking a while, but yeah, this actually looks pretty good. So if you want to delete something, then you just right click on it, and you go over here, right click, and then delete. So now we have this. We have this skin with the wooden sword here, and with this pose. And if you go to the camera pose, it'll be like this. And then I guess you guys, if you want to make this look better, then you can like move the camera. So you need to right click on the camera. Then we need to move it up by right clicking and then holding it by holding right click, and then just like moving your mouse up. So that looks about right. A little bit more up would be good. This actually looks pretty good. So yeah, this is where you guys can do whatever you want. And also, there's more items than just weapons. Like if you go File, Append, then you go in this rig. And if you want, you guys can get any other rig you want. Like, I guess if you want a rig with textures from a certain texture pack, then you can download your own rig. And I bet you can make your own rig too. And then, like, I guess all you gotta do is just create it in Blender, and then append it like this, and open it. So like for example, we can do a pot. Okay, we can do a pot. So I guess we can have a pot in its hand. Like you guys can do whatever you want with this. This is just a template. Oh my god, wow, that was bad. Okay, so you can do whatever you guys want with this. Just experiment and do whatever you want. Because you can pretty much do anything with Blender. So let's just keep it like this with just the sword and the skin. And how you guys render it out is you go over here to the camera, but then make sure you have this as a PNG. And because for PNGs, it makes it so if it has like a transparent background, then it saves it still as transparent. And you also got to click this checkbox to make it transparent, and then it will make it have a transparent background. And also, you guys can move this around however you want. Oh, that was bad. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, but you guys can mess around with Blender all you want and just get it however you want. Just make it look good. And once you guys are happy with what it looks like, and once you are happy with what it looks like here, where the camera would see, then you go over here to the little camera tab, and you click right here, you click render. And I bet this is probably going to take a while since I'm recording, and it's probably going to take a while, but normally for me, when I'm not recording, it takes from, like, I think the least it ever took was like 30 seconds, but then the max was like 5 minutes, so it's not super long, but I guess the more stuff you put in it, probably the longer it's going to take to render, and like the more like detailed stuff you have in it, it's probably going to take longer to render. And also it's depending on how good your computer is. So once you are ready to render it out, just click here, render, and then you'll just see this starting to form, and then it'll start to form the image. So I can already know that my computer is going to start lagging from this. So I'll probably, so yeah, as you guys can see, this is starting to render out, and I will pause the video and play it back again when it is done rendering, so you guys can see how it looks. So I will be right back. See you guys in the next clip. Okay guys, I am back and it is done rendering. So this actually looks pretty nice. So if you are happy with the look of this, then you just gotta go image, save as image, and then you can just save it wherever you want to save it. So I'm just gonna save it in YT stuff, and I'm just gonna go right here, and I'm just gonna name it, let's just say render for 50 sub special .png, and make sure it's .png. So let's just go save as image right there, and let's just X out of Blender, because I don't want to save the images. I don't want to save my changes because I want the template to stay the same. So, but if you guys want the changes to be saved, then you guys can save it. But yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. Oh, and then also, guys, I forgot to tell you guys that once you have edited something, like if you go here and then you go like here and edit this, or if you like have your skin but then you still have it like in this pose or whatever, and then you want to save this as something else, then you can just go file, but save will just save, well, it'll still keep the name and it'll just save the thing. But if you want to like change it and then you want to rename it or like make a copy, then you go file, save as, and then save it wherever you want to save it, and then just create a name, and it'll make a copy if it's different, but if it's the same thing, it'll just save as. So, and then it'll save it as a .blend, so you can open it up just like this, and then open it up the next time and edit it. So once you have done that, then let's just look at the picture one more time. So okay, this is the render. Yeah, so this is how. Oh. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, well that was weird. That was obviously my computer being weird. So once you just open that, this is how it looks. I think it looks pretty nice. So once, like, if you are happy with your render, I mean, this one doesn't have to be really that good since it's just for a tutorial. So once you are happy with that, if you want to turn it into a profile picture and not like for a thumbnail or something else, then I recommend getting a background. And I just think sunburst backgrounds look good, and I just typed in red sunburst background for mine. I think I chose this one, I think. Or it was, yeah, no, I think it was this one. I think, yeah. But I'll just go with this one since it's already square, so it looks pretty good. So let's just save that as, let's just go sunburst. Oh, That's pretty much exactly what I was gonna name it. But let's just go for tutorial. And then and this is the website that I use for editing all my pictures and thumbnails and stuff. But you guys, I mean, like, if you want to use something else, like if you have like Photoshop or something, then you can do this, and then you can do that, or you can still just do this, and then you guys will know how to do this. So once you have that ready, you do edit, and you got to open the background first if you want to do it like how I'm doing. So you open this, and just to make sure, I recommend going crop and then square, so it crops it as a square, just so you can have it as a square, since most profile pictures are square, but it looks like this is already square. So yeah, I just recommend doing that. So you know what, let's just do this. Let's just do apply. Then you go click on the butterfly right here, and then it lets you do overlays, and then you do add your own, and you go in and add in the render. So this is the render right here, and so you have that right here, and then you can just make it bigger. So let's just make that a little bit bigger. Let's go like this, and let's go like, you guys can do whatever you want for this. And then also here, you can also like make it like a different shade. Like that yellow kind of looks weird, but if you want to like make it like, let's say like a dark red, yeah, like this is where you guys can get like really fancy with this, because this can be really cool. Like if you want to get like a cool shade of blue, then you can go like get a bright blue, then make it like a, just like however you guys want, or like a pink, like this. The pink kind of looks good for this skin. Let's kind of go a little bit darker. Let's kind of go right here, but yeah, like that looks good, but I'm just gonna keep it as it is. And then this is almost when you're done. So let's just put this right about here. That looks good, but you guys can do whatever you want. I'll just keep it like this. And once you like how it looks, then you go save right here. Then you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it profile picture for tutorial. Let's name it profile picture for tutorial. And then you guys can save it as a JPEG or a PNG. It doesn't really matter. This time I'm just going to do a JPEG, since I think it's a smaller file. Yeah, it's a smaller file. So let's just go save to my computer, YT stuff, profile picture for tutorials. Then you press save, and then let's just X out of that, So once you have that, let's just go back in YT stuff, and let's just see how this looks. Wow, this actually looks really nice. This would be a really nice profile picture. Oh yeah, this is the first render that I did. It looks so terrible, and also I put the text like in the thumbnail on that. But yeah, that's just weird. So this is how the profile picture turned out. I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. So I hope this profile picture template was helpful to you guys, and I hope you really liked it. And yet again, you guys can mess around with it however you want. Just edit it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this profile picture template, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, then please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful day, guys. Peace out.